Hello and welcome. My name is Dimitriyus, and this is episode 7 of the series From a Small Town to a Huge Metropolis. So, thank you for joining in, and I'd like to start from this hideous intersection that I've built in the previous episode. Episode 6, and I'd like to change it to something more efficient, and I stumbled upon a design which is called the Roundabout Killer, and I got pretty curious about this one, and it seems like it works very good. So I want to on this intersection. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna remove this thing and start designing a new roundabout, which looks a little different. Roundabout on steroids. What I'm gonna do first, I'm gonna choose the 2-lane one-way highway and choose 2 parallel roads at the same time. Let's say around 10. I'm not sure what scale it is. I mean, maybe you can put 10 roads in between them. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna make them 200 meters long. I'm gonna measure out the distance between the 2 roads, and it says 92 meters. I'm gonna switch off the parallel road and go up around 100, and yeah, I would like it to be around 10% increase or incline, like that. And I'm gonna choose simple curve. So half of 92 is 31. Half of 92 is 46. So it's around 48. And I'm gonna go in 40, 46. And 46 to here. 48, and go back down like so. And I'm gonna do the same thing here as well. So I would like to achieve the same incline. So it's gonna be 9.6. And we're gonna go 48. And yeah, 44. And go back down like so. And this is the shape we got. So what is gonna happen next? I'm gonna remove this section a little, and I'm going right behind the bridge. And I'm gonna turn off the snapping tool so I can be more precise here. There you go, under the bridge. And back to the main highway, like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing here. And nicely under the bridge. Like that. And around. And back to the main highway. Like so. And this is what we've got here. Nice 3-lane that goes right under the 2 bridges. Now I'm gonna change the bridge a little. So I'm gonna remove the bridge And we are going to choose right the same road that I've used, 4-lane road. And I'm gonna turn on the contour line because this is more realistic this way and actually makes a lot of sense. And around and over the water here. I'm gonna choose straight line. And incline of, yeah, 10.3, it's all right. Gonna give it a straight line here. Like that. Okay, next is a pretty simple thing to do. So I'm gonna take one-way 2-lane highway road and bring it right here. And I'm gonna do the same thing here, and I'm gonna change the direction to the right direction. And the next thing I'm gonna do is taking 1 lane from the main highway and go behind the bridge. And actually I can either connect to the to the roundabout, or I can just go and connect it here. Don't really like this here. There you go. And next thing I'm gonna do is I'm going to connect the roundabout to the main highway like that. And I'm gonna do the same thing from here like that. And I'm gonna connect from the main highway to the roundabout. Like that. And just for I don't want any pedestrian to cross right here, and I don't really want to have any traffic lights here, so the direction is clear. As you can see, if I press on the lane connector tool, they either can go into lanes here. Actually, they are going to go to only 1 lane. Or either they can go back to the roundabout, and whoever comes from the main highway from this direction goes around here. And he can either continue back to the highway or get into the city. And that's it. Let's give it a try and see how the traffic flows. So we don't have too much traffic right now, but yeah, as you can see, the main highway is not affected at all. So as you can see, we have some healthcare issues here. The closest medical clinic we've got is like in the center of the city or the town, and I would like to add an additional small clinic somewhere here. And I guess I'm gonna put it on the main road, so it flows a little better. And the same thing we've got here is we got only one death care facility. So I think I'm gonna add a cemetery here. Well, I don't have enough money, but I think in a few seconds I'll have enough.
2 hours later.
And actually, the cemetery, I think I'm gonna use the area behind it to a park. I'm gonna make a nice park right next to the cemetery because it's green and quiet and nice. And people love to visit their seized members, apparently. And there you go. And we've got water issues. Yay! So I have this mode, which is a water tower park, and I think I'm gonna take a small loan because I can, and maybe 100,000, 150,000 for now, and I'm gonna build this water tower park. And actually it can be right in front, right across the road to the cemetery. And I'll move it just to make it center, like so. Well, I think it looks cool. It's a really quiet place. And yeah, it's gonna serve well the dead. What I'd like to rectify is I just don't like how it looks like. So I'm gonna smooth it out a little. Like that. There you go. And it looks a little more natural now. And we have rectified all the problems we had. We have a crime scene here, but the overall coverage of fire and healthcare and police is satisfactory, which is, yeah, I'm not gonna add anything right now. So in the previous episode, I've added the farming industry, and there's a demand for more industry, and I think I'm gonna buy an additional tile, or maybe 2 tiles, not those ones, because we have some oil here, and I think I'm gonna buy 1 tile, or maybe 2 tiles, and I'm gonna expand the industrial area here. So I'm gonna choose 2-lane road for this one, and I think I'm gonna go and continue the grid. Maybe like that. Yeah, 480 seems about right. So I've just made this interesting shape, and I'm gonna add an oil drilling company and give it a nice rectangular or square shape, as humans like to do, or maybe like that. There you go. And I'm gonna add some additional industrial buildings here. Like that. And I think it should suffice for now. What I like to do next is I like to add this neighborhood and connect the two roads here so people can actually get to work from here. So I'm gonna continue the straight line, or maybe not so straight, something like that, I guess. Gonna move it a little bit closer, that's right, and connect it like that. And I'm gonna add a parking lot here, something octagonal like this, and maybe add one small, maybe two shops here, so people can get, you know, during their lunch break to get something to eat. Of course, we don't have a demand for it right now, but I'll put it there for now. So what I'm gonna do next, I'm going to connect these two neighborhoods together. And I think I'm gonna go on the counter line like that, and connect it to here, so we have a nice intersection here. And I'm gonna add a small alley to here, or maybe not like this, maybe something like that. There you go. And maybe a small alley like so. And under the bridge, I'm gonna turn off the snapping tool, and on the contour line, and back to the main road here. So this gonna be an additional small neighborhood. I don't know, maybe for rich people. So I've got this waterfront housing, and this neighborhood gonna be a nice, quiet neighborhood, waterfront neighborhood. And I'm gonna add a small park here, something I can afford, something, and maybe a small playground here like that. And let's see how it looks like. And we've got this nice looking waterfront neighborhood. You can see people are moving in. And I'm gonna add some residentials here as well. Like that. And maybe row houses here, and maybe mixed housing here with residential and commercial. And I would like to add one or maybe two high density buildings here, and two small row housing, and maybe one small shop here. People can go and buy some groceries. And what I like to do next is I like to connect this to here. Like that. So I would like to see this intersection flowing a little better. I think I'm gonna remove this traffic lights and see if it's a good solution here. No, actually, I'm gonna put a roundabout here. Like that. Now the traffic should flow freely. I'm not sure what happened here, but this is what it is. So we've got some money issues. I think because we took the loan. I would like to decrease some of the budgets here. I think the water capacity and availability is way higher than needed. So we can lower the water services. And I'm gonna lower the healthcare a little. And I don't want to touch transportation and education either. Yeah, maybe I can lower the road budgets a little more and see if it gets any better.
One eternity later.
There you go. And I would like to remove this parking space as well. So I've got this awesome tool which called a road builder, and it's pretty straightforward. I just press no parking and no parking here as well, and it's already created the road for me. So it's custom 4-lane road, and I would call it no parking 4-lane road, and I'm gonna increase the speed limit maybe to 70. Yeah, seems about right. And actually I don't want to have pedestrians here either. But I want to have a shoulder. So I'm gonna add one shoulder here, one shoulder on the other side. And we can make it actually a little bit more wider. So like 2 meters from each side. Actually, I'm gonna turn it into a highway. So yeah, problem fixed. So there's still some demand for industrial zoning. So I'm gonna copy the layout of this road here. There you go. Let's add some more industry. There you go. So you can see actually some oil industry related buildings are popping up. So I guess this is asphalt and petrochemicals and yeah, so it's actually industry related, which is cool. So next thing I'm gonna, what I want to add is mailboxes. Currently we have no mail services whatsoever in the city. So I'm gonna add some. And it's gonna help us to actually level up the buildings and get more profit with time. And yeah, people will get generally more happy. So you can see it actually covers almost everything. The next thing I'm gonna add is a small office. Right now we don't have any postal vans, right? So a post office is crucial to get this thing started and working. So maybe I'll rectify this in the next episode. So what I'm going to do next, I'm going to add a very small neighborhood here. I guess it's gonna be very close to the industrial area, and I think in general people are not going to be very happy living here. But you know, it's part of life, I guess. Like that. And I'm going to give it its own district. I'm gonna make this district a little smaller. I'm going to make this small districts for poor people, I guess. And they're gonna get some shops on the edges of the neighborhood, so they can get a little more peace and quiet as much as possible. Yeah, actually I'm going to use this for residential, and the shops are going to be in the outskirts of the neighborhood. Let's say here. And they're gonna have a nice path connected to the industrial area, like so. And maybe one here, right across the 2 roads, 3 roads actually. One from here. It's a weird looking path. Like so. I wish it had slams in the game, because those houses look very nice. Even though it says the wealth, they are poor, which is a shame. Maybe in the future we'll have some slams. I don't know. Time will tell. So the demand is still high for industry. So I'm gonna add an additional oil drilling company. There you go. And I think I'm going to expand this one as well. And now we've got 2 drilling companies right next to each other. And now we can actually add more industrial buildings and use all this. Go. So I just noticed we have a problem with the demand, and one of the main reasons is taxes. So if the taxes are high, people will less be willing to get and live in the city. So I'm gonna I'm gonna lower the taxation for residential and commercial and office buildings. I do still want to have a higher tax on industrial level because I want to keep it like I don't want to have an huge industrial city. I want to see more offices and commercial zonings, and I'm actually gonna return some of the money I loaned. So as you can see, after I tweaked a little the taxes, it's not enough yet. I mean, we do have people coming in, but I want to lower the taxes again and make the city a little bit more appealing. And now we should have an increase in demand. So actually you can see the buildings are getting occupied, and this is what we want to see. And that could be the reason why the demand is currently low, because we have plenty of space available. But once the buildings will get full, as you can see here, the demand should go up again. And in the previous episode, we have unlocked some of the features we've got, and we still have some available development points. And I don't need large roads yet, but I think I want to produce my own electricity and make a little bit more money. Or maybe burning garbage can be nice, or maybe watchtowers or fire station, police headquarters. So I think I'm gonna unlock the train just so we can have the industry connected to it, and it should help to generate more money. And I think I'm gonna unlock the gas power plant and maybe watchtower and fire station. Yeah, I mean, the city gets bigger, and we're gonna require fire and rescue services soon. And as you can see, as we lowered the taxes a little, we got some more people coming in, and more demand for housing as well. And you can see the houses are filling up, and it gets occupied really quickly. Soon we're gonna have more demand, as you can see right here. We still got plenty of free land to use, and I'm gonna slowly expand it and put some more buildings in. So the main roads, I like to keep them busy, and the smaller roads I like to keep them less dense. So here actually I'm gonna add some mixed zoning, and I'm gonna bring some office buildings here as well. And here on the other side, we can have some high density buildings here, like that, and some rows. Just for the diversion of housing. And I'll try and move this building a little bit. Maybe it's gonna work out. Oh yeah, it did work. It did work. Like so. And we can add something here, maybe a plaza. Something nice and slow. Oh yeah, we got into busy town. Yay! So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this episode up, and I'm gonna add something nice for people to have. maybe a outdoor gym. Yeah, people can come by here and take a small exercise. Thank you for joining me for this episode today. I really appreciate it. If you have any suggestions, please write them down in the comment section below. If you like this kind of content, consider to subscribe to my channel. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It really helps me out. Thank you again for watching. See you next time.